Hi, I'm Erica, and I hope your week is off to a fantastic start. I'm thrilled that you're here, and if you're new to the Tea Mind, then welcome. This is a lovely, warm, cosy space where we pause for tea so that we can reconnect with ourselves, rebalance our mind, body, and spirit, and learn how to savour those precious moments before they slip away. In each episode, we explore how something as simple as a cup of tea can be a gateway to mindfulness, mental fitness, and learning to be more present in the way that we live. With inspiring tea routines, thought-provoking insights, and heartfelt conversations with amazing guests, this is your time to pause, rebalance, and thrive. Life is fast, but your tea doesn't have to be. So pop the kettle on, grab your favourite mug, and let's dive into the art of living with a tea mind. Welcome to this week's Tea Mind episode, where we are diving into the earth element and oolong teas. And it's all about how we're going to really get more balance, stability, and nurturing. So we'll be focusing on grounding ourselves this week. Representing late summer in ancient Chinese five-element theory, the earth element is the transition period between the seasons. So earth is the grounding force that really sustains and harmonizes all the other elements within the five-element cycle. And it's generally associated with the stomach and the spleen, and also the colour yellow or orange, and this sweet taste as well. Its emotional counterpart is worry, which, when balanced, can be transformed into empathy and care. So Earth really represents the centre, both physically and metaphorically. It starts to connect us with ourselves and with the world around us. And it offers that sense of deep-rootedness and security, that feeling of safety. In the context of the tea mind, the earth element resonates with grounding practices which foster mindfulness and a sense of calm. And oolong tea, with its balanced nature, which it bridges the gap between green tea and black teas, perfectly reflects the earth element, offering both physical nourishment as well as mental centering. So some of the characteristics of the earth element then. The main one is that idea of balance and harmony. So earth is the stabilizing force that maintains the equilibrium within the five element cycle. It's the foundation upon which all the other elements can thrive, reminding us of the importance of balance and harmony in our life. And in a world filled with chaos and change at times, the earth encourages us to pause so that we can center ourselves and rebalance that sense of harmony. It's also very nurturing and supportive. So just as the earth provides resources to sustain life, the earth element also embodies care and nourishment. It's the energy of giving, whether that's through relationships, self-care, or supporting others. However, an imbalance within this element can lead to worry or overthinking, which really highlight the importance of setting boundaries. And then next is grounding and centering. The earth represents that rootedness, providing stability in the face of challenges. And it really teaches us to anchor ourselves in the present moment and fostering that sense of calmness and resilience. So grounding practices like mindful tea routines can really help us align with that energy. And oolong tea, often described as the bridge of tea, lies between green teas and black teas in terms of oxidization and flavour. And this unique position makes it a perfect representation of the earth element. It's balanced while at the same time versatile and grounding. And it embodies the richness of black tea along with the freshness of green tea and harmonising these into a single cup. There's lots of reported benefits around oolong teas, as with all different teas. Some studies show that it helps to support digestion, which aligns with the earth element's connection to the stomach and the spleen. The enzymes within it can help promote the breakdown of food and improve the way that you absorb nutrients within your body. There's also some studies to show that oolong provides a gentle caffeine boost, which might offer a sustained amount of energy without overstimulation. And that again mirrors the earth's ability to stabilize and to harmonize energy. Again, some studies show that oolong provides some polyphenols that can combat oxidative stress, which is again good for our overall health and vitality. And the theanine in oolong might as well might help to provide more focus and reduce stress, fostering that sense of calmness. So the tea routine that I suggest this week for the earth element is a grounding tea routine, which is essential when we're running about in today's fast-paced, overstimulated life. We're always on, there's always something to scroll, 100 more emails to look at. But a grounding tea routine can be that little pause that just connects us to the present moment and helps us to really stabilize our emotions and promote mindfulness. And oolong tea, with its balanced qualities, is the ideal companion for this practice. So there's a few simple steps to do this grounding routine. So you can follow along as we're doing it, or just note down the steps and do it in your own time. The first, as always, is just to begin to prepare your space. So a nice calm environment. And this time thinking about earthy tones like beige and brown and yellows, just to reflect the earth elements, and considering adding some natural materials such as wood or stone to enhance that grounding energy and atmosphere. And then choose your tea, so a nice high quality oolong, um, whichever one that you're most drawn to. I am brewing up the Contented Mind today, which is a blend of oolong with a little bit of green tea. It's also got some coconut, pineapple, lime, and goji berries. And just really pay attention to the leaves and absorb the particles, see how they feel in your hands, and obviously smell them as well, just using all your senses. And then just pausing to anchor your body and your mind. So again, just sitting with your feet nice and firmly grounded on the floor, and closing your eyes if that feels comfortable to you, or lowering your gaze, and just noticing your breath within your body. Just noticing that connection between your breath and the earth beneath you. And perhaps you want to visualize that you've got roots growing from the ground right up around your feet, around your legs, just anchoring you deeply into the ground. And as you keep bringing your awareness to your breath, breathing in calm, breathing out any tension, just begin to brew your tea. And as you pour your hot water over your leaves, just brew with intention, focusing on the process, trying to do just one step at a time. And notice the colour of the water as it changes as the tea steeps, reflecting on the journey of the tea from the earth, where it was grown, all the way to your cup. And then when you're ready, just gently holding your cup in both hands, noticing its warmth. And as you take some small sips, just savour the rich, layered flavours of the oolong, allowing its complexity to remind you of the balance and the harmony within the earth element. Just breathing in and breathing out. And with each exhale, just imagine releasing any worries or distractions. And as you breathe in, just drawing in a sense of calm and stability. And just taking a moment to reflect on what brings you a sense of balance in your life. Perhaps you want to journal on that as you're finishing your tea. And when you're finished, just express your gratitude for your tea, the earth, and the lovely moment of calm that you've created for yourself. And just notice how it feels to be still and calm in that moment as you take that forward into your day. So as well as this grounding exercise, there's lots of other things that you can do to help cultivate your earth element this week. So the earth element governs digestion and nourishment. So really practice mindful eating, just being aware of chewing slowly and noticing the food that you're eating, savoring your flavors and really appreciating your food. That will help to enhance your body's ability to absorb those nutrients and just promotes a more balanced relationship with food. Next is gardening or connecting with nature, just getting outdoors, even if it's for a walk round the block or out to your local park. If you can, take your shoes off and walk barefoot on the earth or the sand or wherever you feel comfortable. These activities really help to ground and center your energy, aligning yourself with nature's rhythms. And there's lots of science behind this as well, so give it a go and see how you feel. Then decluttering and organizing. If you take a little moment each day this week just to clear a little space, whether physically, mentally, or both, this can help to really promote mental clarity and emotional stability. And then finally, journaling, just really starting to reflect on what makes you feel rooted and balanced. So as you're having your cup of tea, maybe write down some thoughts, and it can help release your worries, and it helps to foster a sense of control and organisation. So while the earth element is nurturing and stabilizing, it can also become imbalanced, and excess earth may manifest itself as overthinking, worry, or a tendency to say yes to everything and always helping others before you help yourself. On the other hand, and deficiency in the earth element can result in feelings of disconnection or instability. So if you've got any of these signs of imbalance, like obsessive thoughts, finding it hard to let go, feeling burdened by everyone else's needs and no time for yourself, or perhaps you're lacking focus and feeling quite scattered and quite ungrounded, then do some of these strategies to get more balance in your life. So physically connecting to the earth, support through drinking herbal teas or oolongs, looking at paying attention to your diet and eating slowly, noticing what you're eating, and also setting boundaries. So learning to say no and to prioritize self-care so you avoid overextending yourself. So I hope you find this tea routine useful this week, and I would encourage you to really dive into the earth element's energy this week as much as you can. It's the bridge between inspiration and action, and it provides the stability that we all need in order to grow and to thrive. And through a grounding tea routine, mindful practices, and balanced nourishment, we can start to embody these qualities into our everyday life. So as you're going about your week this week, just notice what makes you feel centered and grounded, and add more of those activities in. Get curious as to how you can create more balance between giving to others and looking after yourself. And then perhaps notice some areas of your life that you could declutter or simplify so that you can bring more balance and harmony within your life. So this earth element provides us with that sense of stability amongst all the turbulence and trials and tribulations that life can throw at us. Oolong tea, with its harmonious blend and balance of flavours and properties, is a natural ally to this element. So through a grounding tea routine like the one we discussed, you can start to cultivate a sense of calm and connection and really start to draw strength and stability from the earth itself. So as you sip on your oolong tea this week, perhaps just reflect on the grounding qualities that it embodies, and get curious as to how you can bring more balance and harmony into your life. What steps can you take today to start to nurture yourself and others around you? And by embracing the earth element, you can anchor yourself in the present moment so that you're ready to face life with resilience, peace, and a sense of calm. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and I encourage you to consider one idea that you could take forward into your own life today. If you found this useful, please share so that we can bring more people along on this Tea Mind journey with us. And just a little disclaimer to note that the content shared on the Tea Mind podcast and web pages are for informational and inspirational purposes only, and are not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your doctor or qualified healthcare professional with any questions that you may have regarding your health or a medical condition. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay seeking it because of something you've heard on this podcast. The hosts and contributors of the T-Mind podcast disclaim any liability for decisions made based on the information provided. Always consult a professional for your individual needs.